There we go. All right. We've got the list in front of us. We're going to be playing some big red Skred prison here on the stream. The streams do help you keep track of what day it is. That is good to hear. For all the YouTube folks that'll probably see this in an upload later, they're completely confused. They have no idea what day it is because I'll say happy Wednesday and it's probably being uploaded on like Monday or something. So, joke's on you. But for those live and here in person, keeping you straight on the narrow, getting it correct here. Woo! All right, so what are we playing tonight? This one comes to us from the Pyro Prison Discord. You can always hit that up, !Discord, and that'll get you that. And for those on YouTube, it would be below in the description. Skred. Skred was talked about a lot in our last upload and one of our last decks we played. And so, interesting enough, we've got a list that does actually utilize Skred. Now, if you're not familiar with Skred, it basically is deal damage equal to snow permanents you control. That's why you play all snow-covered mountains. You play scrying sheets because you're using this as a way to filter through, and then you can play some Frostwalk Bastions as also a snow land. Something to beat down with. Ironically, the list also plays Astrolabe, so we're really in a great spot here with all of our snow stuff. Plenty of things. Skred will just destroy just about anything creature-wise. Now, Skred does not hit face, though, so how do we close this game out? Well, we have Lightning Bolts, and that duos as a removal, but also as damage to the face. We have Piakir Nalar, that'll throw artifacts, and we have many artifacts to potentially throw. We have Chandra at the top end, and then we have the Karn suite here. Now, Karn Scion of Urza is not one we typically play, but this one we're going to give it a shot. This is why Bridge is a one of in the sideboard instead of being in the main. This can create big construct artifact creatures. With all of our artifacts, the general idea here is that it will be large. Piakir Nalar, Mom and Dad, make artifact tokens. We have the Mind Stones, relics, and so on and so forth. Ideally, with all of that, Lightning Bolts, Piakir Nalars, and the big creatures, we should be able to get through. But if we're having trouble doing that, we can always do Karn and getting Liquid Metal Coating, Ensnaring Bridge, and doing the Lockout deal. Whew. That's what we're going to try, though. Shall we? Let's go ahead and see what goes on here as we play our league. I do hope that it does decently, because quite honestly, I'm getting tired of losing. So let's go. And last night, when I was recording something for YouTube, if I was playing anything that would have played Blood Moon, we would have won. But I decided not to play something with Blood Moon, and the results were medium at best. Ooh, let's get things rolling, though. Let's get them rolling. Pretty pumped about playing some Magic, though. Pretty pumped. We're going to probably get one league in, and then we'll see where we're at. Sometimes the leagues take a while, sometimes they don't. There we go. First opponent found. Let's play some Magic. By the way, it's a holiday weekend coming up. Let me know what your plans are. Aristocrats is our opponent. We're going to play first. Now, there is no real heavy acceleration in this deck. This is an interesting hand. I think we can try this. Very first time opening this hand up. Very first time playing this deck. We're against a Lurrus deck. We're not going to get to Chandra very fast. That's okay. Draw great cards, right? Let's give it a shot. This will completely throw off our opponent anyway, Astrolabe in this. Relic's not a bad one with a Lurrus there. We'll just hope they're not Lurrus Burn. Not Lurrus Burn, but this might be an Inquisition. Birds of Paradise. Not exactly what I expected from my opponent. All right. Well, we get to Astrolabe here again to draw. These are nice. And we get a Relic. Apparently, we were deemed to always get rid of their graveyard here. We have Karn Scion coming soon, and that most are going to play maybe Lurrus this turn. Bird. What is this? Tap and untap creature you control. Add 1 mana of any color. It's 1 mana Dryad instead of the 2 mana Hexproof Dryad. Interesting. Carrion Feeder. I don't like this, but I like that I have Relic right now. Blister Pod. Okay. Okay. I like that I have a Relic, and that's about the only thing I like going on right now. Let's play Relic number 2 and pass turn. Luckily, Carrion Feeder shouldn't be too large here. Karn might just make a blocker. Just a big fat blocker for the Carrion Feeder. Opponent's me checks out. Zulaport Cutthroat. We are a couple lands away from the Chandra getting things done here. The Aristocrats? True. True. Blood Artist. Really thinking I should cycle one of these relics. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be interesting. No problems. Be sure you're not getting any greasy stuff on your phones or keyboards or whatever you're using. It's like the old days, cooking and streaming. Let's pop a relic here. Just want to naturally draw a card here. Blood Moon. I mean, they have all their colors here. Blood Moon's probably the worst thing to be playing. It's probably just a Karn, Scion of Urza, and make a dude. Make a big dude. Not as big because we got rid of one of the relics, but reasonably sized. Game here is to last long enough to get Big Chandra down. Big Chandra can do double down tick if need be to kill some stuff. Gotta live. We have the mana to do it too. Got the mana. Verdant Catacombs. So we do have this protected. Luris can play. They can sacrifice something. I could try to exile it, but I won't get to. And they can replay it if they would like. So they could sacrifice Zulaport, replay Zulaport. I'd love to make another big Scion or a construct here. We'll see if we get lucky like that. Luris. Blister Pod. It's going to do some damage here, that's for sure. I guess I'll attempt to do this, then I can F6 through the turn. Then I can F6 through the turn. Carrion Feeder might be too big here for us to deal with. Replay Blister Pod. What do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's 12-ish damage if they do everything here. But then they just have Carrion Feeder. I don't think they go that crazy, right? 12 damage. I'll never kill Carrion Feeder, that's for sure. Just gonna put that out there. Opponent is stacking triggers. One of these triggers you have to stack and target. I believe it's Zulaport Cutthroat. The other one you can just stack. I'm not dead here, I don't believe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, they had an Unearth. They had an Unearth. So tapping out of the relic, or out of the relic, killed me. But then at the same time, sacrificing everything and only getting to use the relic as a cantrip and remove the graveyard would have killed me as well. This should be enough to kill me, I believe. It'll be just enough. Well, this will be an interesting one. We're well suited for this matchup. We have lots of removal. We just decided to keep a hand with a couple Astrolabes and a Karn and a Chandra, hoping that we'd get there. We are on turn 4. Generally speaking, I thought we'd get there. Attacks me. Block. We lose a creature. Isn't this enough? I was going to say, this should be enough. They should be able to complete this out. I have not seen this build of Luris, which is kind of exciting. Something a little bit different is always nice to see. Always nice to see. Stack, 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 stack. 2, 4, 6. We're well suited with the relics as well. We just need a little bit lower to the ground here. Cool. A little bit lower to the ground. Pia and Kieran would have been nice. All right. Blood Moon looks like it's an okay thing to have in here. Not much else. Probably just gonna ditch an Astrolabe. Realistically here. Angers are good. Skred Lightning Bolts are good. Pia and Kieran's fine. Koth behind the bridge is a fast clock. Karns are a draw engine. And I don't mind having a 1 of Chandra here. Can't imagine just one Astrolabe out for a Blood Moon is a bad idea. Just bring it up to 4. We'll leave 3 Karns in here to grab a Pithing Needle as well, in case my opponent goes that route again and needing to shut off, say, Carrion Feeder. We do know what's going on, though, so let's go ahead and find some removal this time around. Playing first. Picking off a lot of these creatures will be good. And actually, Skred's not bad in this case, because Carrion Feeder can get outside of a bolt range. So we're well positioned. Well positioned, we're just behind, unfortunately. Oh boy. So we have a double relic hand here and a Blood Moon. And I do have a redraw. We have no removal though. We have 8 removal pieces plus 3 angers. We have 11 shots at this and we haven't found any so far. I don't think I can keep a double relic hand. Although it's obvious what they're doing, I don't think we want to be doing the relic hand here. Blood Moon is nice. But if they ramp, it's really weird. Let's mulligan. There's a lightning bolt. Alright. We'll keep this hand, ditch 1 bolt, or sorry, 1 snow-covered mountain here. We can put a Mind Stone into play on turn 2, scrying sheets and all that. Luckily, I've got a bolt here. We have a piece of removal finally. And if they're not threatening anything too crazy, we have to turn 3 Karn to get things a-going. Not bad. Being aristocrats and in at least the black sphere of things, they have obviously Inquisitions or Thoughtseizes. We'll just hope they don't use any of those. If they do, I won't fire off the bolt. I'd rather keep my Mind Stone, and that way they get to just take the bolt probably if they go after our hand. They might ramp as well. We did see that. Kind of like a turbo aristocrats a little bit. All right. Based on what I see in my hand here, I'm just going to add the extra mountain. We're going to do this on the off chance that I keep getting red sources or I get a second lightning bolt and I want to keep those up. Verdant Catacombs cracked for our opponent, getting probably an overgrown tomb. Stomping Ground. All right. Fair enough. Those are colors that do not cast Luris. I'm pretty happy with that. There's a Blooming Marsh. We have a 2-drop. Collector Ufe. Well, there's my double bolt. Hype? What about hype? What about hype? What are we hyping? Put a Bastion into play. I'll probably nail this Ufei off here. Come on, chat. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Come at me. I theoretically could bolt this and then hook up the Bastion and block here. We will attempt something like that. This will be our attempt. Bolt. This will leave me with a bolt as well. I'm willing to lose a land here for this. They got a removal spell, fine. I can't imagine they have too many removal spells. They might have forgotten that this is an actual creature as well, not a common one. By the way, it doesn't untap. And it doesn't die to this either. So that's nice. There we go. Pretty good turn, I'd say. Not to mention I'll be able to play Karn here and have Bolt up. What is this? What is this? Unearths. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. We chillin'. We chillin'. Let's just get a Karn down here. I'm going to make a 2/2 and pass the turn. Does leave us down for a turn for the Lightning Bolt. However, they don't have any 1-drops in here. So if they put land and Luris into play, they're not getting any value out of Luris immediately. You're King Lurk. There's that Dryad again. There's the Dryad again, followed by a Kroxa. Alright, Kroxa. I'm gonna get rid of the scrying sheets. I'd like to keep my Bolt currently. Wouldn't mind to keep Bolt briefly here. Alright, an Anger of the Gods. I could put one in after this, or I could just reveal. Reveal might be just fine here. Swing with the construct and reveal. Let's just reveal. Let's start there. Let's get some information. The 2 revealed cards are an Anger and a Mind Stone. Give me that anger. Gives me the Mind Stone. If I did this, Collector Ufei stays around. Let's go to combat here. I don't think they're going to block. This has a silver counter on it, by the way. It's kind of nice to know. Attack, we'll go ahead and Anger because I get to grab another Anger, and we'll leave Bolt up. It feels good. Feels good. Feels like the right play. And the Anger makes sure that Crocs is not coming back anytime soon. Oh, that was clever. That's fine. They did block. That's fine. We'll go ahead and Anger. Pass turn. They're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I put that into the exile zone. Not so fast. Not so fast. Here's this Butcher again. wonder if this Butcher's worth killing. Going at Karn. When it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker. Put, and then if it dies, it deals damage equal to its power. If it dies. Alright. I'll bolt it. I think this Karn could get out of hand here. Send it to the Shadow Realm. To the Shadow Realm it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Crocs is online next turn. Pings Karn. They tapped red, so I feel pretty safe with my Karn here. Pretty safe. Not confirmed safe, but pretty safe. Wonder if I'm supposed to just grab this Anger out of exile. Well, we'll find out. Blood Artist. Blood Artist is a pretty good card. You've missed playing with this Karn? This Karn gets tricky sometimes. Sometimes it's a bit tricky. Ooh, there's a bolt. There be a bolt. I mean, this Blood Artist isn't too bad. I don't think I need to interact with this just this moment. I could probably uptick again. I got another bolt here. I might even hold the Mind Stone briefly, just in case they somehow get something to the yard here and get Croxa back in play. Then I'll be able to bolt and anger it away. Let's just up. Safe up, I think. I'll get one other card here, and that can determine whether I put Mind Stone on the battlefield or not. Reveals some goodies here. This Karn's pretty good. It's a good Karn. They're terrified by this Karn. All right, so they get rid of a relic, but they give me a Seasoned Pyromancer here. I don't particularly want to get rid of the stuff in my hand. Let's play a Mind Stone out here and pass the turn. I should have tapped the other Mind Stone, but we'll be okay. You hope they go that? Corporate Karn was great at drawing me lands in Standard. Let's see here. The Seasoned Pyromancer's in my hand. So I have options of Anger and Relic this coming turn. I don't want to put anything in the yard for Croxa right now, and they can't cast Croxa. This Relic is looking very tasty at the moment. Very tasty. Then we just absolutely blow them out with Karn if they do that line. We blow them out a few different ways here. We have very good cards in our future. We just need them to leave Karn alone just enough here. Risking a little bit if this Karn gets blown away somehow. Unearths Croxa. This is interesting. I almost want to use a Mind Stone here. Draw a card. I don't get to Bastion, but I don't think they're going to have anything too terribly hasty. I'd like to keep both of these cards. I also like this Mind Stone art better. Let's draw a card here and see if there's something better to put away. Oh, that's a pretty good card too. One, two, three, four. That was a cute interaction, by the way, Blood Artist and Croxa. I might just ditch the Seasoned Pyromancer here. I want Pia and Kieran to be great. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we also have the Relic as an option. If I draw a land, we get to do a lot more. Blood Moon. Blood Moon doesn't do a whole lot here. Blood Moon doesn't do a lot, but I could play Blood Moon and I could probably just Relic safely this turn. Oh shoot, I picked the wrong down tick here. Well then. Funny how we did that. Silly we are. Alright, we'll just go this line then. Click the bottom option, not the middle option there. We do have a clock, so it's not a bad route either. It's bad if they have like K command here or something. Or bolt. But I don't think I'm terribly worried about this Crocs at the moment. Look at that. 03. That's funny. Oops, I made a 4/4. Oops. Exactly. My bad. Alright, now let's grab this relic. Mine. Appreciate it. Relic into play seems good. Especially since we're going to try to cash this in probably immediately. Probably maybe sort of immediately. Not to mention that if we get the other Karn, we can get this back. Oh, look, it's Karn. Or Koth. So this gives them any color here. I'm just going to put out an Astrolabe, making Construct even bigger. And we'll have the Bolt. I don't plan to get... Ooh. I'm just gonna keep playing things and making everything huge. Look at that big 6/6. Oh, the beef. This is played out really well. And I have a bonus anger at some point. Let's swing with all this good stuff. 8 damage in. Leaving PA and Kieran back just as a blocker. True. This is true too. They've been iced. Taps in the land here. Plays the Ufe. Has Luris, and that is it. And they give up. And they give up. I would give up too. Alright. Couple Blood Moons and stuff too. Any adjustments? Probably not. Probably not. I like the extra Blood Moon there. At the same time, I don't mind the Astrolabe. I think the Blood Moon could be useful. Might catch them a little bit off guard. If they do play those Birds of Paradise or that Dryad that they're doing, then it's not as good, I suppose. We'll just run this back. Reptar, that's appropriate that you have this kind of like green T-Rex looking thing. I'm just gonna slide that in there in the conversation. Slide it in. Let's not talk about it though more than that comment. Whew. Yep, I'm good with this hand. This hand's great. Keep removal, relic, seasoned pyromancer, get the Karn, get the bridge, get the pithy needle, end the game. End the game. Turn 1 bird, do it. Deal. Deal. Uh-oh. They gonna thought seize me? Nothing. That's right. Nothing from you, opponent. I think I just play Relic here. What is this? Why am I drawing so many of these? I don't understand. Is this why Skred's good? With the Relic main board, you just draw all Relics and cantrip and your opponent never needs the graveyard? Never gets to use it? It's bananas. What is this? Collector Ufe. That's fine. Don't care. Don't care. Get another relic down, play Skred, blow this up, continue on our way. Continue on our way. If I do that, that gets rid of a bunch of cards. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You mentioned bluffing Skred the other day, and now we're running it. Heck yeah. I'm not going to play the extra relic because I might want to Skred this. I might Skred Luris. I might Skred some other threat. I have a feeling I Skred Collector Ufe here so that my relics are on board. I theoretically could Skred the Luris, though. It is a bit of a pain to deal with. Blood Artist. Pop. Pop, pop. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. Check this out. I can eat the graveyard at such fast speed. I'm like my own built-in scavenging ooze. Unless the top card is absolutely crazy, I'm playing Seasoned Pyromancer next. Bird of Paradise. Okay. Bird, Blood Artist, Luris to come, double relic down. Don't need probably this third relic. That's why I'm thinking Seasoned Pyromancer. Make sure we hit that next card. Shut down Carrion Feeder, shut down the attacks, win the game. That's the plan. Well, I drew exactly another Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't think I need to dig too much, so we'll ditch one season, one relic here. I'll leave the Karn in hand. Karn down to liquid metal coating is actually kind of an option here. I'll have a bunch of chump blockers, and it's Karn, you know. Got to get that liquid metal lock. Good. Hit 2 lands. Perfect. Good to go. What's next, opponent? 3 cards. They do have this Blood Artist, and Anger the Gods would be decent. Removal's obviously pretty good too. It does trigger Blood Artist, but at the same time I can remove it, and we're at a healthy 20 life. What is this? Could even Karn down tick and get like Pithy Needle for Carrion Feeder immediately. There's a Blood Artist. Followed by a Kroxa. Okay. I think I can easily just get rid of the snow-covered mountain here. They are. Let's eat Kroxa here. I really shouldn't need any more lands. We could get to Chandra at some point. I'll take the 3 damage. It's fine. I'll leave myself with a Scrying Sheet as an option in my future. Nothing in here attacks me currently for any amount of damage. Land, tapped, not tapped. Bird. They have nothing that attacks me. Karn can go get literally anything I want. I really think it could just be a Pithy Needle. I could probably go get. I might even just get Liquid Metal. I might just go get Liquid Metal, quite honestly. Pithy Needle's probably safer. Liquid Metal is just a power play. Even though they have birds. For how long? Kind of want to save this bolt for Luris if I can. Oh, here's the Butcher. Why didn't I attack? Because we have no reason to attack. You have things like this to get rid of. And then chump with an elemental. We'll be good. What's up, Odysseus? We're on the defense until I get a full lock on my opponent plan. That's what's happening here. They're going to ping me for a little bit here. That's fine, but we're on the defense until we get a full lock. That's why we're not attacking. We're probably going to need to use a bolt on one of these blood artists. So, liquid metal. Extra relic. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of some lands here. Doesn't totally matter just yet what we get rid of. Oh, it's another creature. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Okay. I'm going to have to shoot one of these blood artists here soon. We'll see what this plan is. Oh, there's the reason to go get the pithy needle. Let's go ahead and shoot a blood artist. This doesn't look very good. This doesn't look very good. What else can I get? Now they play Laris. We got greedy with our liquid metal. We got greedy. Anger off the top. Anger off the top. Carrion feeder gets too big. We have a lot of problems here. No, I've yielded. We lose this. We lose because we didn't go get the pithy needle. Bummer. Bummer. If I would have gotten the pithy needle, we would have gotten this. But we got greedy. Don't get greedy. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Don't make the same mistakes. Feels bad, too. We had a good grip on this game. We should have won. Should have won. Because you get pithy needle, then you get bridge, and you'll be fine. Life gain artifacts. Well, we have Dragon's Claws. They just don't happen to give us anything there. That was a punt. We could punt. We haven't punted in a while. I need a Witchbane orb? No. Witchbane orb doesn't protect against the aristocrats. We'd lose that game anyway. Blood Artist or Zulaport, one of them doesn't target. All right, we get to play first here. Getting our feet wet with the deck. We'll turn this around. Don't worry. Look at this. Look at this. Luris number 2. Luris number 2. Let's start with a relic to get it into play. Oh, the Skullmead Cauldron. So we were in the days of Trading Post and Skull Meat Cauldron, and we found that Skull Meat Cauldron won or gained us plenty of stuff. Zale, that's a long time for food. What are we making? Are we making something delicious? Please say something delicious. What is this? Inquisition. That's fine. Have at my hand. Bolt, Labe, Mindstone. Spinach and 3 cheese stuffed shells. Oh gosh, yes, that's right. You were talking to me. We have some frozen spinach chicken thing that we're gonna make with pasta, but I've made stuffed shells before. Stuffed shells takes forever, but they're really good. They're really, really good. He has. So the one missing detail out of everything that we've been talking about on that whole food line, if you will, the main missing detail is I have usually about 20 minutes, maybe 15 in some cases, to make things. So, not having usually a lot of time. Top deck land would be pretty good here. Koth, untap, lightning bolt. Remove something. Land, Koth downtick, Karn, plus 4-drop, 3-drop. But yeah, everyone's very critical of the food that I've been eating, because I've just been posting some random sandwiches, but in most cases I've got about 15 minutes before I gotta get back to work. So, if that changes your opinion, by all means. Let's see a 2-drop here. That's true. We had raw chicken, and we fixed that because we put it back in the oven. That was just a misjudgment on the time. I had put it in for the normal time for another dish. It needed double the time, pretty much. I wonder if this is going to be a Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf dies. Abrupt decays my Mind Stone. Interesting. Now I need a land drop. We'll pass turn here. Ooh, they have no idea this Blood Moon could be coming for their face. Okay. I need them to not do anything too broken here. And if it's just Luris, I'll feel good. This looks like a K command. Pulse or something else. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cycle this because I'm about to lose it. We hit a Season Pyro. And it is going to make me discard. I could discard Karn here. If I discard Karn, the idea is that my next card could potentially be a land. And if that's the case, Koth is so much faster. I play Blood Moon and then just go to town. The other thing I could play is a Seasoned Pyromancer, though I kind of like all the blockers it could create. I suppose if I get that third land, I just want a Blood Moon and then both Planeswalkers, though. More than likely. I'll ditch the Seasoned Pyromancer, which may seem odd, but I just need one land, and I think we win this game. One land here off the top. Turn 4, give me the third land. Give me it, right here. Land. Ugh. Anger's not bad. It's not great either. Or just a turn away from them thought seizing away. Oh, Basic Mountain. Good to see. Red, black. Croxa. Oh, yum. Alright, I'm ditching Karn here. Ditching the good old Karn. It was a very good Abrupt Decay. It was so good. I'm taking no damage here. Which I guess is good. Red, black. Another Croxa. Gosh. I think I ditched the anger now. I leave myself with Bolt and hope. Leave myself with a Bolt and hope. Land. Off the top. Right here. Land. Yes. Alright. Blood Moon, go. Nice mountains. There we go. Crocs is a million miles away from being played. I don't think they'll have anything here. Koth is the fastest clock after this, which is exactly what we get here. We're looking hot. Hot, hot, hot. Let's get in with scrying. There's our lands. Ingo. Pass turn. Ingo. Koth is the faster clock here, clearly. Alright, they know about Blood Moon now. I think that was right to ditch the Karn. Super right to ditch the Seasoned Pyromancer after 2 Croxes. Alright, so Blood Moon's pretty good. Bridge is a thing. I feel like I could bring in a Dragon's Claw. They had enough red cards. Maybe give it a shot. Give it a shot, maybe 2 of those in. Maybe. Moon seems good. Anger seems okay. We could probably get rid of maybe a pair of Angers. We didn't see too many creatures. And just like 1 Astrolabe. Bring these pieces in. I wonder when it's correct to bring Pillage in. It's probably correct to bring Pillage in when you have the artifacts but also can destroy lands, and it's probably good against perhaps Tron if that was a thing. Oh no. Oh no, look at all those mountains. 3 Blood Moons, Skred, Seasoned Pyromancer, 1 land. I can't keep 1 land. Even though all the Blood Moons are tempting. I think we've got to mulligan this back. We need a few more than 1 land. How about no lands? No lands is really good too. It's a great way to start. Here we go. Alright, keep. We'll ditch a land. We'll ditch a lightning bolt here. We'll see if this works for us. The mountain is on top. It's always on top. It's always on top. There's a Skred. Get an Astrolabe down here. Draw a card, pass the turn. Gotta hit those mountains. And we do. I guess I'm gonna play Dragon's Claw. This will be cute. It'll be cute. Inquisition. Dark Confidant. Well, I can Lightning Bolt that away. I don't want that to gain them any value here. We'll just Lightning Bolt past turn. Seasoned Pyromancer's pretty good. I wonder if that's just better than a Dragon's Claw. Seasoned. Off these. Dragon's Claw something else. Hold Skred. Skred currently kills Luris. No. No. Inquisition. They're just going to see this and laugh. Dragon's Claw. At least it's black bordered. Design Monkey, you miss Skred. It's okay. It's okay to miss that card. Doesn't get a lot of play. I'm gonna put a Mind Stone in to ramp a little bit and a Dragon's Claw into play. It does take us off of an Astro or a Skred for 1 turn. But that's okay. It ramped us to 4 safely. What do we got? What do we got? Croxa? Ditch my Skred? Okay. Verdant Catacombs. Green black, Tarmogoyf. Goyfy. Not Goyf. Ungoyfed. Undo. Black. Not black. Red. Green. Ren and 6. Okay. Ren 6 is a little bit of a frustrating thing. Let's do always yield. Always yes. This will mean that this is going to be online soon, but I have at least the Skred to get rid of it. So there's that. Upticks doesn't use Verdant Catacombs, doesn't get any value out of their Ren and 6 other than just going up from 3 to 4. And passes the turn. That was a strange turn. A very strange turn. 4 drop. 4 drop. 4, 4, 4 drop. 4, 4. Dragon Claw, number 2. Pass turn. Hooray! Hooray! Fetching. Now every card I play gains me 2 as well. It's not bad, I suppose. Not bad. Raging Ravine can be killed right now. We do have 4 snow permanents. They are doing nothing. Not even upticking their Ren and 6. Ah, there they go. Uptick the Ren and 6. Nice. Plays the land. Passes the turn. A land. Go ahead, opponent. They might be just looking for some way to get rid of the Skred. Might be trying to get to this Ren and 6. I don't know. We have Seasoned Pyromancer tokens that can come out this turn. They go up without getting the value out of Verdant Catacombs again. Overgrown Tomb tapped. I guess end step here, I'm just going to Seasoned Pyromancer. These tokens get picked off by Ren and 6. They're not very good, I suppose, in this current situation, but I'm not doing anything else, so in they go. In they go. Top deck is a. Look at them. They're just eyeing up that K command in their hand. Do I get rid of the Skred right now? Dang it. Alright, well, I guess I'll go ahead and attack the Ren and 6. Do I want to play this Seasoned Pyromancer out? Oh. I don't want to play the Seasoned Pyromancer out because I lose Skred, but looks like I'm going to get a target here, so boom! Get out of here! Gain life. Hit for 2, play Seasoned Pyromancer? Yes, I want to trigger this. This is probably the best we could have done. I know Skred could hit other things, but I'll take that. They get the Raging Ravine back with the Ren and 6 anyway. We'll tap this way in case I get a bolt. Look at all this life we're gaining. Look at all this life. Draw 2. Pew, pew. Well, Mind Stone is useless, but Blood Moon is pretty good. It would stop Raging Ravine. I hope they pick up Raging Ravine over Verdant Catacombs. If they do Verdant Catacombs, they get their forest here. But if they don't, then they'll be just black-red, which, quite honestly, is probably pretty good for them. Ren and 6 is down-ticked here. This means they probably have another Ren and 6. Bolt Seasoned Pyromancer here. I guess I can F6 through this turn. I suppose we can F6. Yes. Yes, I want to gain life. I've never been so high up on life. Never ever. Now we have a lot of black and green mana left. Nice. It's really good for us. All right, so let's start with an attack here at Renin 6. Probably play the Mind Stone, land, and Blood Moon. You know, do everything. Mind Stone. Attempt a Blood Moon. They have time to float mana here. They'll need to float the green mana, which they're doing. Wonder if it's an Assassin's Trophy. It'd be kind of cool if it was. We're not passing to end step yet, so I can still play this. I'm wondering if they're going to go ahead and show me what this is. Destroy all enchantments. Okay. Do I want to play this land? Yes. We'll plan to crack this Mind Stone at end step. They don't have double red right now. They got their basic forest. They could get double red off of any of these cards. Scavenging Ooze is a really good draw because they can eat Seasoned Pyromancer. They still have Luris. Upticks Verdant Catacombs. Land, Luris, Dark Confidant. Top deck Anger. Eat Seasoned Pyromancer. Now it doesn't matter if they eat anything else. We don't care if they eat anything else. Top decking a Skred actually gets rid of the Scavenging Ooze, which is nice. Not typically a thing we do get rid of easily. Let's take our draw. Land. Top deck is a Pia and Kieran Lair. Nice. Cool. When this lands, we can throw things at people. I might send this elemental in. It's kind of interesting sending the elemental in, because I could throw the Astrolabe at the Scavenging Ooze if it blocks. That will force the Dark Confidant to be eaten. This is okay and not okay. It's okay because then Luris doesn't do anything here. We'll go to end step here, see if they want to fire anything off with the green mana. Doesn't look like it. Sacrifice this. We'll force this to eat the Dark Confidants. It doesn't. So what they're going to do here is probably play Luris and then play one of these. And then I'll use Pia Kieran to pick one of them off. Down ticks with Renin 6 on a Thopter token. Follows this up with another Renin 6. So they don't care about this companion. They don't care. They're just gonna get rid of all my Thopters here. It's so rude. And I'm at 30. Oh. We're done. But you have this card. What? Huh? There you go. We got it. We got it. I'll take it. 1-1 here with a Prison Red Skred. Skred Red Prison. Skred Red. Prison Red. Red Prison. In Modern. I'll get flamed for calling it all of those things. I don't care. Taking down one of the companions. Losing to the first one. And probably should have just got that Pithy Needle. We're thinking about that. Still on our mind. We need to clear the mind. By the way, get another chance at this. Mulligan. I was up 7 minutes on the clock. That's pretty typical. I'm usually up like 10 to 15 minutes on the clock by the end of the games if they go long. Alright, well, I guess I get to keep this. Ditch one Relic, one Chandra here. Fingers crossed. Wait, where's our commander? This is our commander. We just respect everybody else. We put it back in the deck just like that. Second from the bottom. Second from the bottom. We'll start with a relic here past turn. This way the relic is in play, and if they are a deck that matters about their graveyard with this Lurrus, it doesn't get Inquisitioned here. Fingers crossed it is not burn. Look! Look, apparently tonight is Lurrus meta. This is great. This is great. Good times abound. Bobble. Whoa. Are we Death Shadow? Whoa. Calm down, opponent. Thoughtseize. Take Skred. Whoa, 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 opponent. These are a lot of things you're doing here. Fetch, Shock, Thoughtseize. Where's the Death Shadow? Takes Astrolabe. Interesting. Draws a card with the bobble. We will play Mindstone down and pass turn. Interesting start to this game. Overgrown Tomb. Shocks in. A bobble again. Yeah, this is definitely a Death Shadow version of Lurrus now. I almost want to just like... I almost want to just cantrip the relic away, because I don't have double red here. Anyway. Bobble draw. Alright, I hit it. I hit it. It's good. I might actually get to use scrying sheets now. Interesting. I haven't gotten to use that. Skred currently does 3. Land Lurrus, I'll pop relic. Pop relic, hit it with Skred. What are we gonna do? Thoughtseize me? Tarmogoyf. Guess I can wait a turn on this one. Let's use the scrying sheets. I don't ever get to use this card. Oh yeah. Bam. Land. We did it. We did it. Now Tarmogoyf dives even more. Oh. Oh, it's Koth. This is a great time to get Koth down. Koth, Skred this, relic, pass turn. Let's see if they get rid of that Thoughtseize for me. If they do that, then there's only artifacts. They're clever. They're clever. I can still Skred this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I attack here with Koth, though. I probably don't. Probably don't. We probably stay back, right? There's buzzing. There's buzzing coming from the stream, Ernby? No! I don't hear any of it. I cannot fix it, unfortunately. Probably a connection point. Is it really bad, Ernby? I'll just talk louder and over it. Alright, we're fetching. We're doing Lurrus things. At loud volume, there's a bit of static. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about that. Kind of want to pop this relic here. Let's pop this relic to get one more extra draw. Karn's cool. Nothing gets damaged. I don't want things damaged. really want this Koth to live. Bet they have like a fatal push or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Karn. Maybe it's a mistake not to uptick with Koth first. Because if they have 2 Stubborn Denials. They had 2 Stubborn Denials. That's the wrong Karn. That's the wrong Karn to get a bridge. That's the Scion of Urza. We should have upticked with Koth. Then I would have gotten around 2 Stubborn Denials and had a Karn in play and downticked. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. That being said, they gotta attack Koth now. And they didn't grow it at all, so they have no way to grow right now, it appears. Luris and 2 unknowns. Just gets a Luris into play. Nice. Nice! Oh! Game's easy. Game is easy. Anger. Oh, I didn't want to click that one. That's awkward. I clicked the one below it. Pass turn. Bonus down to 6. Nile Spellbomb. Looks like we're redrawing on my opponent's side. We'll probably redraw too. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Maybe they'll get a Tarmogoyf. Thought Scours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's nail this. I think I can pass turn here. I don't think I need the relic pop here. So let's do this to activate Snow. Take our land, drop for the turn. Untap a tap land, swing for 4, pass turn. You know what? We're going to just go for lethal here. I'm going to go ahead and pop Relic so they don't get like a random Gurmag. Oh, no, they can't. I'm still going to pop this. Let's go for the win. Lightning Bolt on top. Right here, right? Show me a Lightning Bolt for next turn. Don't show me any of that. That would be just silly. That would just be silly. Ernby, you've got me wondering where the static is coming from. Thought Scour. Looks like a good opening match here for us. I did turn down some of the gains and stuff. I could adjust those a little bit more in the future. We can try that. Alright, Boils, Blood Moons come in. Probably these Pillages as well, because they don't have too many lands. Just bring all this in. Big Chandra probably doesn't get us there. Man, Koth has been really good in this build, which is really strange. Koth usually has a little bit of trouble. The Boils are probably too much. Let's just do Blood Moon. Blood Moon, maybe Pillage. Maybe just Blood Moon. And we got what we need, right? Yeah. Skred. Just submit it, Fluffy. Don't overthink it. Don't try to play smart. Play better. Yeah, but that little buzz that you are talking about, I'm wondering if my cable's like a bad cable or something. That's where I think it might be coming from. Static in the latest YouTube video also. Alright, well I just recorded, I've got 2 more coming out. They might have static in them too, and so I'll do this weekend, I'll look into what's going on. I'll look into it. If I have to bring back the snowball mic for a little bit, I will. It's probably a connection point somewhere. Many things. Wow, this hand's terrible. Wow, mulligan. Wow. All right, this hand. Ooh, this hand's interesting. No, it's good to know. It's good to know so I can check in on them. It might also just be the settings on my own headsets and stuff that I don't hear it when I'm replaying things. Or I'm so used to it now. Ugh. Can I keep this? Draw plus Astrolabe here? I don't know if this is a good idea. Yeah, I still got a draw though. I have a Relic Pop draw too. Keep, ditch Bolt here. Bad keep? Probably. Probably. We have a draw, and I think we have another draw right behind this. Let's see here. That connection feels strong. I'm going to test all the connections while we're waiting for our opponent to do whatever the heck they're doing. Oh, that one felt a little loose. Ooh, ooh. Now it feels firm. Maybe that was good. All right, opponent, you're up. What do you got? Maybe we got it. Hello. Non-static? I doubt it. What's funny is I don't hear it. Oh, maybe that's it. All right, F6. I have an idea of how to get rid of it, but it will take time. We'll do it next stream. We won't worry about it. Double Bobble here. Double Bobble. Bloodstain Mire. Didn't like what they were going to draw. They checked us, checked them. Watery Grave. Shock. Does so. Turn 1. Inquisition Thoughtseize. Inquisition. Takes Astrolabe. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Trip 6. KB. Takes the Relic. Not the Astrolabe. Yielding. Land. We'll play our Astrolabe and see what else is on top. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Another Astrolabe. We mud now? Oh, we very mud. Waterlogged Grove. Dark Confidant. Well, I can kill that. I probably should, right? I think I just kill this. I mean, I don't want it to get value here, right? I could top deck a Blood Moon and we'd be in great shape now. Look at this weird hand that's turned into potentially some weird shenanigans here. Tarmogoyf. Oh gosh, it's a 5/6. The thing is huge. He's ginormous. Now I want the Skred for the Tarmogoyf. Whoops. I guess we'll make a big construct. And we'll keep growing it over the next couple turns. So maybe that is big enough to block. It's currently a 3/3. It's about to become a 4/4. This would make it a 5/5. 5/6 is too big though. Let's see if they come at Karn. They do. On the off chance we get to do something else here with Karn, we'll block. shoot, another Tarmogoyf. That's not very good. Skred. Skred. Yes. Take a draw. Oh, bonus Karn. Well, in that case, make a dude. Make a dude. I don't think I get this second Karn down. It just doesn't seem very feasible. But we have a 4/4 construct now. I could block and attempt to Skred. I think that just gets destroyed. All right, we'll let Carnio die here. Bye-bye, Karn. Appreciate your time with us. Show me another Tarmogoyf. Oh, Thoughtseize. No. There goes Karn. Koth. There goes Skred. This is looking really bad. This is looking really bad. You know what we could do? Let's try this. Oh no. Filter. Add. Noise. Gate. Threshold. Hello. That too annoying? Let me know how that works, because it kind of makes it very quiet, but when I'm talking there is something and then I go quiet. Silence. Silence. Do we like the noise gate on there? Let me know. Leave a comment. Get a Karn down. I'm expecting a stubborn enough. All right, in for 4 it looks like. I'll take a 12 back on the back slaps. Theoretically, if they attack me, don't have a way to get rid of the Koth, and I swing in for 8, we win. Theoretically. Theories are always nice, after all. I mean, I have lethal here. Do I go for it? Go for it and hope that they don't get me? Sure. Let's go for it. I'm willing to try this. 7 damage coming across. You have a fatal push? No, what is this? Fatal push. Why you kept fatal push, I have no idea. How could you? Oh, it's a dismember. Dismember's over here. Hmm. One, two, three, four, five, six. Dismember's really good here. Really good. I would have kept the bolt, guys. That bolt from earlier. I would have bolted the Bob anyway. Dang. Dang. Very close. Very close, but not quite enough here. By the way, no one said anything about the noise gate. What am I skredding? No permanents. Yeah, they're 6/7s. They're a little bit beefy. A little beefy. That relic would have been really good though. If that relic was 1 turn earlier, yes. Okay. Submit it back. Close. Close. Close indeed. All good. Tarmogoyf is sometimes hard to see. It was a 6/7 due to Planeswalkers. All kinds of other things in there for sure. Real quick though, Sale, Design Monkey, others. How is the noise gate? Do you like this effect or not? Sometimes I don't like it because it kind of cuts you off. But it might get rid of the buzzing noise. Alright, let's play first. Playing first, game 3. It's okay. Should I turn the noise gate off? Keep this, see what happens. I think the buzzing is a bit better. All right, we'll put it back on. It's back and forth, right? Why no Chalice in this version? Lightning Bolt, Skred, Astrolabe, and Relic. By the way, True King, thank you for much for the sub, the Twitch Prime, bringing it back. Thank you. Yeah, buzzes while I talk. Yeah, we probably have something else here. If I bring that down. How about now? Draw a card. We're tinkering with stuff. If you guys could see, actually, I probably could show you too. Oh, extra Blood Moon, that looks. It's buzzing while I'm without talking too. Okay. I'll have to like record myself for 2-3 minutes and then replay it back. Breeding pool. Well, that's an interesting one there. All right, instead of playing Relic here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Mind Stone. Theoretically, with a Mind Stone here, the general idea is as long as they don't counter this, I'll have that extra mana for when they try to Stubborn Denial me here. Might not have noticed before. Fair enough. Inquisition. We have 2 Blood Moons. Good luck, opponent. And they shock that one in. You're done. Walk it off. All right. Well, I think it's minimal. I think it is minimal. Blood Moon in play. Didn't float mana. We'll go ahead and play a Relic as well. Go ahead, opponent. Mono red versus mono red. Now I just need a finisher. Bonus Relic. Get rid of a card. We can keep Tarmogoyfs really small too in case they find their basic forest. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a 5th land. I probably can cantrip the Mind Stone here. Cantripping that will get me what we need. That second Blood Moon, by the way, was critical there, and them not having double black for Thoughtseize and Inquisition was game ending here. No fetch lands as well for my opponent. Blue to Delta. A little too late. Well, let's cantrip a Relic here on the off chance that I get a Chandra. I think I sideboarded her out, though. It's not loud, but barely noticeable until someone says something. It's like having an old TV in the background. Considering I don't play any music or anything, maybe the subtle white noise is satisfying for some folks. I appreciate all the feedback, though. It helps make the stream better. Let's find a win condition, please. Please, deck, please. That'll be a win condition. That'll be one. All right, we get the GGs. The shells are worth it, Zale? Is there a picture? We're 2-1. And we punted match 1. There's a picture. There's a picture. We're going to the picture. This is the creative server. This is alive. General tab. 2 packs. Where is the picture? Creative here. Ah, there it is. Here we go. Dang, these look good. You did a good job. These look a lot like stuffed shells I've made too. They're like the big shells too, it looks like. Oh, yeah. That looks delicious. All right. Enough about that. We're here to play some Magic. Blood Moon for the win indeed. Indeed, True King. By the way, I don't think anyone has put a single howl emote since you subscribed. I am going to apologize on the entire wolf pack here, True King. Not one single person has greeted you other than my staticky radio voice. Can we get a single... If you're not a wolf pack member, but you just want to be hype about it too, put your emotes in. Any emotes. I like emotes. Emotes are colorful. There you go, Sorby. Zale, it's okay, Zale. You were cooking. You were making little mini fires, cooking one shell at a time. Look at that. True King even bringing it in. Nice. 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 Whoa, it's We Like the Moon. It's We Like the Moon. The Quizno sub guy. I can't believe Quizno's paid for that. They crazy. Ooh, look at them shades on one that sleeps. By the way, no one has the sip emote unless you're in our sub-only Discord. Then you can use it in there. Aspiring Spikes Run. Run Naruto. I think that's Naruto. Looks like Naruto. Naruto flavors. Oh, Hype Punch. We got some of those hype motes. I have a few of those. I recently got this one. I got Hype Frog recently. Check that frog out. It took me forever to see the frog. All right, will this be Luris number 4? Or will this be Zerda number 1? Oh, look at that insect. Ooh, hydrate. That's a smart idea. Ooh, it's a Urian. Okay, okay, okay. 80 card deck. This hand seems all around reasonable. We're going to go ahead and keep it. It is going okay. Apparently my opponent just skipped to our turn. That's silly opponent. Why do they do this? Posture check. Posture and hydrate checks. There we go. Luris must get the boot at some point. It might. It might. It would be a little bit ironic to have a entire... oh no. Oops. They're playing 80 card Urian Manus Dreads. They apparently were just in a timeout war and they removed all their stops and forgot to put them all back. So it just like went through their turn. That feels bad. Alright, we draw with Astrolabe. Pick up a Karn here. We're going to be playing a Mind Stone next. Basic Plains is pretty good for my opponent, and the Astrolabe's not bad. But we do have Karn to shut off their Astrolabe. We'll see if Blood Moon pays any attention to what's going on here. Mind Stone, Blood Moon is next. Sometimes you just get caught up in the moment. Fetch, 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 fetch. No, they didn't fetch. Them jerks. Alright, I'm still going to play Blood Moon here because I have the Karn coming up. I don't think they're going to have a counter here. Could be wrong. This is a pretty easy, just basic fetch. Forest or Island here is pretty safe, and then they have the Astrolabe for their third color. They'll feel fairly good here. Fourth land here and a Karn, plus all this removal, and then play Pia Kirin will feel good. There's Euro. I definitely want to get Karn down next if I can. You leave my Garuda alone. No touch. Land drop. Oh, we missed. We missed. Well, at least I get a relic here. I actually kind of feel like popping this relic immediately, trying to hit that land drop. We miss. I missed. Bummer. Bummer. Well, at least I get to potentially bolt something off here and then play Karn. Maybe I'll one day draw my next land. Force of Negation. Hardcast. I guess that's good to hit a Mind Stone instead of one of these Karns. We have plenty of removal for anything that shows up here, including this Urian. I have 1, 2, 3. So Skred's a 3. Double bolt. They're just flickering their Astrolabe. That's all they get to do here. Just bolt this twice. Pass turn. Bolty bolt. Keeping the Skred because the Skred could get a little bit bigger here. What are you going to do? Make some green mana here? Makes green. Abundant Growth is pretty good for them. Need this Karn down now. Could be another force. They didn't force the bolts. Didn't force the bolts. Land. Ah, please. When an opponent has more everything than me. And's the one with the 80 card deck. Ice Fang. Where's my third land? We're coming up on turn 9? Turn 9-ish? What is this? Teamer colors. Hero. Draw. This Blood Moon doesn't make much sense anymore due to the Abundant Growth. I think Pia Kiran Nalar is the next one, so that it gets around a Force of Negation. I'll get hit for 1. This is fine. Sort of. Sort of fine. It's not really fine. Thank you, land. Alright, like I said, I'm going to play Pia Kiran Nalar just to avoid a Force of Negation here. We'll worry about like Karn Scion next and then Karn. Shutting off an Astrolabe doesn't matter due to the 2 Abundant Growth. You just open a foil Lutri? Dang, Zale. Dang. The shinies. What is this, Helix? Oh my gosh, they're playing Helix. This 5-color nonsense over here. Thopters block Ice Fang nicely. There's a basic for them. 80 cards, nailing the basics. Pretty hot stuff here. In for 1, I'll block. Thopter's fine to block with. Done. End of combat. Second main phase. Foil full art Luca? Dang. Some spicy stuff. Alright, so if I get a land drop here, I could Anger and then Lightning Bolt and then Skred when they force one of these away. They're playing Euro into play. I need a land drop here to really probably ensure that I keep the Euro in check. No land for them. Alright, so we whiff on this a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could play Seasoned Pyromancer and just use some chump blocks for the time being. Could just play Pia Kiran Nalar and get kind of the same result as well. They have forced mana open. That's what's got me a little bit worried here. I kind of like the idea of trying the Seasoned Pyromancer, ditching Piakir Nalar, and maybe like Karn the Great Creator. Although Karn the Great Creator plus a Ensnaring Bridge would stop this if I can't kill it. Piakir Nalar sets up a better Karn Scion in the future. Foil Triome? Man, Zale, you got a legit box. Hey, thank you for the follow. Why keep Anger? Because they usually play a lot of little tiny creatures too. I could ditch the Anger. Ditch Anger, ditch something else. I feel like Pia Kieran's just maybe better. I really am not entirely sure what this turn is. Because Seasoned Pyromancer could get rid of like Anger plus something. But then if I really whiff here on this, maybe I'm just setting up to get the Karn ready. You know what? Let's play Seasoned Pyromancer here. Ditch Pia Kiran and an Anger and set up. We'll then try to Lightning Bolt Skred possibly this. Open the doors, get the Karn going. There's another land. Not to mention that the Skred by itself might be enough. And I could like, again, 2 and 1 block plus Lightning Bolt here. Maybe they force on their turn and then I can Skred it. And then the Euro only gets 1 benefit here. I might even triple block. I don't know. Let's just do this. We'll leave 1 back. We'll have 6 for Skred next turn. I'm gonna pass something here. Cool. Now we have enough for the Skred to be good enough. Let's go ahead and attempt to Skred at end step. This would get 1 force out if they have it. So there's the force of negation. And now I have enough to do Karn down tick. I have enough to do Anger plus Lightning Bolt too. That would test if there's another counter. I actually like testing for 1 more counter here. Let's test for 1 more counter. Probably should do that Bolt then Anger. So if they do counter, I at least have the chump blocker. But here's the other force. Or something. Venser? Looks like it might be Venser. Cryptic Command. We got a counter and a draw. Gonna leave everything alone. Karn downtick bridge is 7 mana. We have 6 plus the 1 Mind Stone. We're gonna take 6 here. They're gonna get 1 more draw, and then we should have them locked behind the bridge. Fingers crossed. Cycles a Triome. Hits for 6. Gains life. Puts a land in play. 4 cards to beat. Fingers crossed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Karn? Come on, no more counters. No more counters. I get to play the other Karn too, which makes a okay size blocker. Interesting. They allow this to go. I'm going to call that a bluff. We're going to go with it's a bluff. Fingers crossed that it was just a bluff, guys. No! Mana leak. Mana leak. Might not have exactly expected a mana leak there. Kills card. Draws a card. I think we play this out. I have other outs. Euro's getting some value here, but I think we can wait. They're like, I'm at 40. It's a lot of life, buddy. It's a lot of life. Put Karn into play. Or attempt to. I have Mana Leak covered. Forces. Land into play, pass. We'll crack Mindstone at end step. I do have Chandra. That's uncounterable and would kill Euro. 43. Where's my Torp Orb, by the way? What is this? Oh, Teferi. Oh, Teferi. Bounce Blood Moon? Nope, just draws a card. I may be slightly ahead on clock. Doesn't mean a lot, though. Skred. Nail him. Do you have the counter? This obliterates Euro here. We'll F6. This looks like Cryptic. Counter draw. Okay, what could I draw here? Just chump blockers, I think, at this point. Piet. Nope. I'm done with those. Seasoned Pyromancer, just as a single chump blocker. Nothing. Got Helixed. Alright, my opponent almost made it to 50 life. Almost to 50 life. Okay, a little Euro action here. Boils are fun. Chandra Awakened is good. Blood Moon's not bad either. I kind of like these wear and tears as well as options. Pithy Needle can be fetched with Karn. What's not working very well here? Probably the Lightning Bolts, if we're really honest with ourselves, right? Maybe a pair of Angers. Keep a pair of Lightning Bolts. Find some other things to keep. 4 Boils, Chandra, Blood Moon. 2 wear and tears here. You can see where, like, Chandra Awakened Inferno may not be enough if they get a Euro in play. But we have all the relics. We can probably keep that from happening this coming turn. This game. I really wonder if these wear and tears make any sense here just for the abundant growth. I guess it hits abundant growth and it hits the artifacts, the astrolabes that they would have. At that point, it's probably just better to just bring in some pillages instead. Like 2 pillages, 6 cards, 2 Angers, Lightning Bolts. Maybe even just ditch the other Anger here and just hope they don't go too wide on us. Get rid of the 1 Skred. Couple bolts, Skreds. Bring all this hate in. Try it. Try it? Yeah, let's try it. We gotta try things. I'm on the play as well, so that benefits me. Although my opponent did kind of skip their first turn last time. It seemed to play out just fine for them, though. We'll go ahead and keep this hand. Use Astrolabe here to draw. We'll get this relic into play pretty quickly. Nice. Alright, they mulled to 6. Not bad for us. We'll start with an Astrolabe, draw a card, pass the turn. Lands, good to have. Don't need too many, though. Blood Moon be coming. Blood Moon soon to be here. Wonder if they'll have a mana leak. We'll see. We will see. Cracks Misty. Goes and gets a basic, I presume. I presume. Gets their Triome. Look at this fancy card. Is this a mana leak? Do I need to avoid playing against a mana leak here? Let's do a Seasoned Pyromancer. This just smells like a mana leak here. Look at that. No respect for the Blood Moon. This is the bait. They don't want me to draw cards. There it is. There's that mana leak. We sniffed it out. We sniffed it out. Play Euro. Do it. Slam the Euro. Yes. Shock it in. No. No. Undo that. Alright, well I can play around a mana leak next turn. Do I wait to play around a mana leak, or are they going to have a cryptic command? I don't know. Let's just assume that I can get around their cryptic command here as well. Make it look like I've got nothing. Look at this. In comes the Ice Fang. Allow that draw. Like a second Blood Moon, play double Blood Moon would be kind of a play here too. Ooh. I could pop this. I could pop this and be like, no. Not allowed. Let's do it. Let's just be greedy here. Bam. Ha! Gotcha. Tap some mana. Tap some mana. Oh, they have cryptic. I just know they do. How long do we wait on this Blood Moon? It shuts them completely off. Yeah, he probably has multiple counters. Ooh, yes, yes. Force negation? Oh. Okay, okay. Hero. Alright, so they have a force negation, probably. Probably force. Got a bonus Skred here. Let's lead with Astrolabe, see if I maybe draw something that makes me want to do two things next turn. Karn would be a good way to test if there's a force. Blood Moon probably just wins if they don't have a force. Blood Moon leaves up Skred for some reason. I think Blood Moon's just the, like, win more. 65 cards. Yeah, it's unlikely, even if they have 4 forces. I really want to just try to jam it. Them tapping out, though, just screams force. Alright, you got it? For some reason, sporting a Supreme Verdict. It's not even a bad card for them to get rid of. Alright, in for 1. Let's do a Karn here. This should hit another counter, I presume. Cryptic Command. Oh my gosh, it's a mana leak. Oh, Disdainful Stroke. Okay, alright, that's fine. Mind Stone down, past turn. I have the Skred for the Urian when they go to play that. Where's my next Blood Moon? Where's my Pillage? Pillage the Mystic Sanctuary seems like an okay plan. Extra Ice Fang here. Basic land. Astrolabe of their own. Getting more things in here for Urian. This is why an anger wouldn't be terrible. Let's go ahead and cantrip one of these Mind Stones. Find another one. Not ideal. So what does my opponent get to do here? Just slam Urian, I can kill it, but they draw 4. Right? We're just going to lose on that kind of value. Hits for 2. Here we go. Alternatively, I could shoot these 2, then it only draws 2. Go ahead and Skred this away. I sort of want to Skred one of these away since that died. Draws 1 less. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Why not? You know what? Let's crack one of these. Maybe I'll get a bolt as well here. I didn't. All right. But it's a good follow-up to what we've got going here. So they'll draw 3 here. Draws 3. Maybe about the best we could have done there. Good value. Get to play a Piakir Nalar, and we have a Skred. I mean, we're not doing too bad ourselves. Go ahead. This one might be just too hard for us to beat. That being said, I just need 1 island, and things could get real... Or, sorry, 1 island. I need a 1 boil, and things could get real interesting. That was a quick fetch. Basic forest. Euro Master coming down. Just 1 little boil away. There's Euro. Hits. I'll let this draw. I'm planning to do scrying sheets here at end step. Oh my gosh, they just shock it in. Scrying. Well, I get to take the card. I mean, I'll take it. Astrolabe, redraw. Mind Stone, crack. Karn. Try to play Karn here. Unlikely to succeed. Mana leak. Attempt Skred here. We're just kind of going all in on this. I got to get through their new hand here. Aether Gust. Probably have to bottom. Probably have to bottom. We're going to do a little bit of chump blocking here over the next couple turns. Helix is away. Piakir Nalar. We have a chump block on Euro. They draw a card. Looking for, I guess, Karn downtick. Bridge. Chump block 6 damage, only take 1. Another land. Another land. Trying to hit like an Astrolabe there. Alright, we have 1 block here. We have probably 1 more turn and hope that none of the cards that they have remaining are bad for us. Returns and draws a card. Hits us for 7. We're on a 2-turn clock. Almost entirely guaranteed they have one more counter here. Looks like our opponent's got us. Urian taking us all the way. We just didn't get the Blood Moon down fast enough. We were trying to play around a mana leak, and the way they played out made it seem like they always had the counter too. Surprised they didn't fetch to get the Cryptic and draw it. I don't believe I have a top deck that wins here. Now they do the Mystic Sanctuary. Cryptic on top. For grins. For grins, even though we won't have too much here. Oh! They're both great cards. We'll attempt to boil my opponent. We have to do it before they draw, though, right? On their upkeep. Here we go. Upkeep boil. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, opponent. Just let it roll. I just said it's a mountain left. They're so safe anyway. You're good. Let it roll. Let them blow up. They said they want to see it happen. Yay! Look at all the lands. Oh, I'm gonna float one. Watch this. Oh, floating. Got that Skred. By the way, they have enough to Cryptic the Skred anyway. It was a good game. A good game. A fun one. That was a good one. And Chandra. Chandra was showing up. Alright, 2-2. Going for our final match. Getting our opponent immediately. Let's go. Come on. We've got to win positively here. Let's do it. We get to draw. Sorry, play. We get to smash first. That's what we do. Oh no, it's another Yorion. Alright, we'll keep this hand. It ramps us and has a few draws for us. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Karn's pretty good. We'll do Mind Stone next and try to do Karn on turn 3. Bird of Paradise in a snow-covered forest. Okay, I get to actually Astrolabe here too, which isn't a bad extra draw. Not a bad extra draw there. So we get Karn. I don't think I have anything that kills anything here, so... Bring to Light? Sometimes they just try to rush out Urian and ramp. Watcher for tomorrow. The Watcher. That feels good for Karn. I think Karn's coming down. Prismatic Vista. I don't see a reason not to play Karn here, so we will do so. And instead of down ticking, I'm going to go and uptick, make an Astrolabe a blocker here for me and pass the turn. This way, this Watcher doesn't quite get through. Next card's up, maybe Bridge here. We could try Liquimetal Coating, but that seems a bit odd. If they miss a land drop, perhaps. I'll go ahead and jump block. They get that card. Maybe it's a land. I'm not feeling too worried at the moment. Bonus Watcher here. All the basics. All the basics. Astrolabe. If they don't have another land, I think it's Liquid Metal Coating. Monitor. It's a 1/4. Can flicker something or untap. Another bird? No. No bird. Well then. This is definitely a Liquid Metal Coating turn. And on their upkeep, we're going to shut some stuff down. We'll get just the hand empty because we're going to get bridge probably next. We'll get bridge probably next here. We're going to shut down, I think... I mean, I could shut down bird. Bird's kind of an interesting one to shut down because it shuts down colors. Let's go ahead and do that. That way they only have blue and green here. They have no white. No red, no black, whatever colors they need. And a 1/4 is just not very troublesome. 3 mana, Deputy of Detention. Hits our Karn. Well, that's pretty good. We have a lot of removal for the Deputy, though, so... we'll probably go digging here. Probably go... digging. So I just lightning bolt this. I down tick to go get bridge. We put bridge into play and Liquid Metal on their turn on the upkeep again. Ephemerates. Well, shoot. I kind of want to pop a relic here in response. Because if I could nail this before... oh, that's okay. Let's pop the other relic. I have 4 mana still. Man, do I go for this all the way? There's no way I do with a Koth coming, right? Man, I kind of want to. I'm going to play Koth down. So I get Karn back briefly, then they take Karn here. This has no target. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Go ahead and play our Koth down. And we'll swing for a healthy 4 damage. They will have 4 mana here. I don't know if there's anything too broken they can do at 4. Hopefully not. In for damage, pass turn. 12 to 20. Opponent's got 4 mana, maybe a 5th. And it's all on them. All on them. So they get the Ephemerate again. I don't really know what they need to be ephemerating, though. They don't want to do it on the bird. The monitor doesn't do a whole lot here. And the deputy, we just replay the deputy and it does the Karn thing again. So this Ephemerate's probably the weakest. It was just really a protection spell. Now if they wanted to get rid of Koth and had some removal for Karn, that's also an option. I don't know what would be difference between Karn or Koth here. Yeah. There have been some brews here from time to time. It's good to see. Good to see a little bit of diversity with some of these companions. I think a lot of people just saw 1 or 2 companion decks and just wanted to play the companion a lot. And now they're branching out a bit more into options of their own. Putting like a Restoration Angel in here would be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They can chord. They could chord and get something. Chord for 3. Chord for 2. This is worrisome. Okay, we're just going to get a Watcher, get to pick a card, ephemerate the Watcher, get the card back. That's probably some good value for them. They do sort of tap out to do all this, though. Ephemerate on the stack, ephemerates the Watcher, grabs the card, flickers, puts another hideaway card down. So, like, Anger's really good here. Bolts aren't too bad because the Deputy is now not able to be protected unless they have a white source. Oh, okay, it came into play tapped. Hits for 1. Any removal here on the Deputy looks real strong. Blood Moon's not very strong. Blood Moon's not very strong here. Let's look for a little removal first. We have like 2 looks at this anyway. I might as well go for this, right? Because then if I get the Karn down, we're in good shape. Koth can probably win this game, but we need protection like a bridge. Mindstone cracked. Looking for removal. Any of my removal will do it. This is a grindy game. That'll work. Boom. Get out of here. Down tick. Go get a bridge. 1, 2, 3. Play bridge. I know there's probably a comment or 2 that I could have played or attacked in, but I want to get actually this Blood Moon down as well. And then at their upkeep here, we're going to shut them off of... we'll shut them off the bird here. Shoot, I clicked itself. Shoot, I clicked itself. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. I have no words for that double click. Punt. Karn does Karn things. Well, that was cool. We stopped liquid metal coating doing nothing. We accidentally like double clicked. This would be on here. All good. All good. This does give them the ability to play Urian this turn if they would like. So they get this card. They'll get a redraw as well. Main reason to have done this. Oh well. You pillaged your own land twice? Yeah. Every now and then you think Magic Online maybe stutters or whatever, and sometimes you can accidentally double click your own card. It definitely does feel pretty bad when it does happen. So, the question is, can my opponent beat me? And the question for us is, what else is Karn doing this game? You coded your Karn this morning, pillaged my own land all the time? Yeah, a little lag or a little hiccup there. I don't know if they have a main deck way to get around this, but we'll find out. 5th land. Pillaging your own land causes a lot of swearing? Maybe. Alright. So they get Urian down because of our mishap here. Because of our small mishap. It's okay. We'll get him off of blue here. Look at all these little things coming in. Monitor untaps the value. By the way, Blood Moon helps Koth. It's always a good thing when Koth gets a little boost from the crowd. All right, land here. Go up. Not really concerned about anything here. Make the island the island. Make the island die. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. They'll have white here with the Bird of Paradise. I probably shouldn't F6 through my opponent's turn here. F16 is do or die. Green, white, red. Night of Autumn. All right. Let's crack Mind Stone here. Well. Urian would have not been in play. Many things. This does suck a little bit. A little bit. So Urian wouldn't be in play. I have no idea if they would have gotten to the Night of Autumn. They're going to go ahead and kill Karn. And ping Koth a few times. So we don't have an easy way to get our bridge back here, unfortunately. We did cycle just to hope that we could hit something that could kill Urian. Didn't do it, though. No Skreds. Blood Moon's still doing Blood Moon things, but the Astrolabe's now offline. Astrolabe, let's start there. Big Chandra would do some work. No such luck, it appears. But yeah, I think that double click cost us this game. Very much so. Maybe I'm not supposed to take them off blue and I was supposed to take them off green or white. They seem to have a lot of blue cards, though. You could make an argument that not taking out this forest earlier was the problem, because then they wouldn't be able to play the Night of Autumn. Things to think about and consider. All right, Koth dead. We're taking 2, 4, 5, going to 15. We're not out of it yet. Not out of it yet. Close, though. Close. Mr. Jangles, I know. Deep Forest Hermit. We're dead next turn. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18. Bummer. Bummer. Our stutter cost us. Our stutter. All right. Extra Blood Moon. Extra Chandra. Feels okay. Pillage is maybe a thing too. We don't need as many relics in this matchup. In fact, I could almost get rid of all of them. I could almost theoretically get rid of all of them. Kind of like just bringing this top end in here and trying to beat him that way. I don't see a wrong thing to do here with that. I can always go get the relic with a Karn. Maybe I take out one or two of these angers and keep the relics in for cantrips. And just in case they do some sort of chord Eternal Witness. They do have Ephemerate, so yeah, I like this plan. I like this plan. And I actually like having all the spot removal. We did see a 1-4, but I saw a 2-1 and a few other things. Yeah. This feels alright. Feels alright. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, now thinking back on that, taking them off blue, we should have probably taken them off of the green. It's tough, though. Let's play first. Taking them off green would have stopped a few other nuanced things. All right, 1 land, a couple 4-drops. I can't keep this one due to the 1 land, even though I have the relic. We'll mulligan this. All right, this hand looks a little bit better. Let's keep this. I'm going to ditch the anger here. We'll do Astrolabe, have a lightning bolt, maybe use Seasoned Pyromancer to cantrip, and we'll go from there. Need a few more lands. Starting well. Starting well. Astrolabe for my opponent. Looking like how we kind of started before. Nice. All right, Urian is their companion. We have a lightning bolt here. Could end up Seasoned Pyromancing, ditching Frost and another thing, or we could do the land. We'll see what this 2-drop is. If it's a bird, I might just shoot it off. Makes white. Oh. Well. Lightning bolt less interesting. I'll do this to get rid of the Burning Forge Tender. There it goes. That's fine. All good. So you get a little bit of ramp potentially here. No extra removal. I feel fairly confident I would hit another land here. So let's go ahead and go digging. This confidence is going to be bad if I miss, though. I guess I'll take 2 lightning bolts. That's not bad either. Not when I've got a few Gilded Gooses and birds to kill here. Especially if they miss a land drop. Okay, they hit their land drop. Bolting both of these is actually not a bad idea here. Bloodmoon's not what I want to do. What, stick them with 3 mana here? Let's bolt Gilded Goose. Blue, white. We're going to ephemerate it. You know what? This might be worth the extra bolt. A little bit of card for card there. They don't get this ephemerate either. And we'll swing for 2. Yeah, we're living on the edge for sure. That being said, if I would have gotten Karn down there, the next turn they could have played Urian. I guess they can still play it here if they want to, but they're only drawing 1 and not getting all the Gilded Goose shenanigans going on. We're in another situation that I can't really pull them off white here very easily. Blood Moon, Karn, but they still have this bird. And if I would have targeted the bird, they would still have the Gilded Goose as well. 2 ramp creatures, though, makes me think that they don't have the 4th land. Dire Fleet. Hitting Bolt, and I guess bolting Seasoned Pyromancer. It's kind of a strange-ish play. Especially having that land drop. Interesting. Alright. Let's go ahead and play Karn here. Uptick to make a blocker pass turn. A blocker. First strike's a bit rough for us, but if they don't come at Karn, they come at me, I'm just going to ignore. I'm going to ignore them. Come at Karn. I'll let this go for a turn. We can down to Karn, go get bridge. Probably. Pretty safely. Soul Herder. Well, this is interesting. Soul Herder flickers Dire Fleet. Dire Fleet gets my lightning bolts. Could get Ephemerate as well. Gets the lightning bolt. Can lightning bolt Karn now. That's pretty good. That's a lot better. Do I try to get like a bolt here off this relic? Man, this looks really bad. I feel like I've got to try to kill the Soul Herder. Relic and cantrip the relic here. It also turns off the Dire Fleet. Well, I hit it. I hit it. Now I create a blocker here. And we attempt to Skred Soul Herder now with one card in hand. See if it is the scary. Do you have an Ephemerate as your last card? They do not. Alright. We got there. No attacks. 4, 5. I should have used the Skred on their upkeep. That's fair. I see your point. We're going to play Urian here, draw 1. Looks like they'll draw a 1 here. They can flicker the Dire Fleet if they want to. Karn down tick, go get bridge. There's been a few goof ups here. They're not going to shoot Skred at anything. Target creature. Not Planeswalker. Karn lives! Yeah. Play a Mind Stone down. I have to use Karn to go get that bridge. Not really anything else I can do here but do that. So I have free reign on mana. But I have at least protection here, and I'm not going to die in 4 turns. 6 damage a turn, Urian and Dire Fleet. We just need them to avoid Night of Autumn. And by the way, seeing a couple Urian decks, I think I have one sideboard card that I want over 3 Dragon's Claws. I want at least 1 Torpor. It's too good of a card not to. We have 5 mana to us. No attacks. Looks like they're just passing to us. Alright, land, and we'll go ahead and play the Blood Moon, pass the turn. If I need to, I can cantrip the Mind Stone at some point. Goes and gets a basic plains, I presume. Does so. Pass back. What's really awkward in this list is we do only have the one bridge, so there's no way to do Karn and downtick twice to get 2 different bridges. So if they have a way to just remove the one card here, obviously it's a small problem. Watcher's really bad for us to see. If they have an Ephemerate, they can Ephemerate Urian and get some really good value going on. 3 mana. Eldritch Evolution, the Watcher to go get Knight of Autumn, kill bridge and attack for 6. We're at 14. Plus they get that card too. It's some pretty good value. Evolution deck. Did not really expect that. We hadn't seen that the entire time here. By the way, it should be a Knight of Autumn. It shouldn't be like a Deputy. It's Knight. So Knight kills bridge. We take 6. The outs are probably Big Chandra, kill Urian, Anger, board wipe. But I believe I took all my Angers out. Looks like Urian's going to beat us here. There's a Relic. Relic puts the bridge into exile for us, which is kind of nice. So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, you said to do this on upkeep. We'll do it on upkeep this time. The funny thing is I've got to kill Urian. Any Ephemerates turn into removal in the future anyway. Alright, so our bridge is exiled currently. Wonder if I pop Mind Stone here, or if I chance the idea of drawing one of our 2 Chandras here. Alright, let's pop it. Land and... Good job. I'm trying. I'm learning. Season Pyromancer, 2 lands, pass turn. At least this blocks. Blocks the Knight of Autumn. Astrolabe. I'm a bit with you, Mr. Jangles. You have these decks that, given just a few extra turns, do everything. It's not ideal. They should attack with Dire Fleet. Flooding out's also very bad for us. I would like decks to remain a little bit more in their color pie, though. Indeed, Greyas, we're flooding out. We've killed Urian, though. If we lose Season Pyromancer, we get some tokens. This is giving us a little bit of time. Something we have, but our opponent does not. This doesn't look good. Okay, it's a draw. They don't have enough cards yet in the graveyard. Them Shucker Shells. Wall of Roots. Okay. Still should attack with the Dire Fleet. A little confused why they are not. Maybe they think I've got removal. Color pie is about certain colors doing certain things. That's not invalidated by having a 4-color deck. It's actually confirming the color pie. Debatable. A little bit debatable. The debatable part of that is things like light up the stage, where it's drawing cards. You have red doing some weird things. You have blue-white doing a few weird things as well. Black actually seems to be okay where it's at. I'm not saying it's completely broken, but Astrolabe here is not really punishing them, nor does Prismatic Vista anymore. All right, we have an evolution. We have a chord. Okay, it does the red version of draw. Chord for 3. Gets an Eternal Witness. Gets chord back. It does the red version of draw. Anger. Flood, flood, flood. Flooding. Looks like they may just try to go wide enough here. They can now here get a Restoration Angel. Chord. Oh, for 6. That was interesting. But basically, Restoration, Flicker, Eternal Witness, get chord, redo, play Kiki, win the game. If they don't get Restoration Angel, I'm making them do whatever they've got going on here. A Thragtusk. What? What is that doing in here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got a block here, and then I'm going to make some tokens. We're just going to, like, try to hang on for dear life. Hang on for dear life. In some ways, I want my Blood Moon away, because my Bastions would come back. Oh my goodness. Mind Stone. Can I get something? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Karn. Down tick. We go get our bridge. My bridge. We're in the game. Do they have another chord? I don't know. I don't know. We're in the game. We're back. From outer space. Do 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 do. We did it. Oh, that's a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4. P and Kieran. What else do we have? We have the Relic. I kind of want to go get a Relic here. Dragon Claw might have been better to start gaining life. Liquid Metal might not be bad. Relic gets rid of some of the stuff in the graveyard, though. Let's do Relic. I can always throw a Relic at my opponent as well. I can throw a few things now with Pia and Kieran. And the Relic, having enough blockers here, the Relic can be popped and Karn can be down ticked to go grab my bridge again and recur the bridge. Let's do it. Holding on by a thread. What's this? Coiling Oracle. Alright. Alright. Land drop. Left 6 here. Save ours time. Save them time. Bonus Blood Moon. Let's go up here. Let's go up on the Kloop. Play a Blood Moon out. Bonus Blood Moon. Away with the yard and pass turn. My opponent has to win this due to time now. Soul Herder. I'm going to shoot the Soul Herder with a Thopter. Pew pew. Pew pew. Okay. Astrolabe. Something I can throw at things. I like throwing things. Big Karn. Our version of a Big Karn. Have I played a land for this turn? I don't believe so. So we're good with the uptick on the Karn of Scions. Gives me a Scrying Sheets. What was the other card? A Lightning Bolt. Let's go up but not on anything and pass the turn. We look pretty good here. I can downtick with that Karn. We can also downtick with this Karn to go get some things sometimes. Some things sometimes. Plays a land. Just gonna F6 to my turn. I'm probably downtick with this. Make more things for Pia and Kieran to throw. Just start chucking the world at my opponent. Let's go get a liquid metal coating. I'm just gonna totally ignore the idea of going and getting anything related to Karn Bridge and all that. Like the damping, or not damping, Dragon's Claw that we talked about. I'm not worrying about shutting off anything here. It's just not worth it. Gilded Goose. Gilded Goose might be worth killing here. Next card up, Astrolabe. Play that Astrolabe, draw a card. Construct's getting big. Skred. Make something here. Let's take them off green as much as we can. Let's go ahead and shoot this one over here with an Astrolabe. Let's Skred away the Wall of Roots. Let's go ahead and shoot Gilded Goose here as well with an Astrolabe. Pass turn. This way we have quite a few things covered. Now they only have one green. They have a few green creatures, so Cord is still a thing. Collect their Ufe. We'll shoot that in a second. Like right now. We'll shoot it with a Thopter. Pia Kieran's feeling real good right now. Like super good. Oh, Pillage is fun too. Alright. Up with Karn. They'll give us a card here. Blood Moon. It's always a great gift. Let's go ahead. Oops. Let's go ahead and take them off of green and white here. So there goes green. Let's take them off white now. We'll work on this blue next. And we'll pass turn with four things to throw. 4, 5, 6, 7. I can throw 3. No, 2. Is this not a lock? Is this not a lock? Don't blow up your own land. I'm trying not to. Mind Stone. It's another thing to throw at my opponent. Uptick with Karn. See what they give me. An Astrolabe. I'm not even looking at what's here. Oh, there's some great things here. Let's go get those next. Let's Skred off a Knight of Autumn. Let's go ahead and get rid of some blue mana. Let's throw a Astrolabe at more green creatures. Do this. And we got it. I could use Karn to make an extra Blood Moon, an artifact, and throw it. I could do a lot of things. There we go. We technically have one more here. I'm going to just submit. My opponent has 40 seconds. I feel like my opponent should have conceded a while ago so that they could save their clock. I have a feeling we've got this though. There we go. They just concede overall. 3-2 playing the Skred Red Prisons here in Modern. And if you were wondering if Skred Red could be called Prison, I think that last match showed that fairly well. We weren't even paying attention to what Karn was using there just to kind of churn through the clock, but it did end up picking up a Chandra, and we certainly could have used that. What do we like? What do we dislike? In general, I think actually this is one of the stronger single mono red color decks that we've played so far. So is blending Skred and Prison a good idea? Maybe. We have a lot of removal, we have a lot of cantrips, and we interact with graveyards really well. One thing that's kind of a bit tough is that you only have single pieces of locks. Bridge and one liquid metal coating and kind of like one damping sphere and one pithing needle. Now, we're very used to using Karn the Great Creator as a whole bunch of ways to extra bridge and extra this and extra that. And that's not really what this build's doing. This build is attempting to remove, eventually make probably a big couple constructs and smash into your opponent. Koth was pretty good, although I could see that flipped out for a Chandra Torch of Defiance. And in the sideboard, I personally would like to see a Torp Orb. I would personally like to see probably one more target for Karn. Probably a second bridge, if I'm really honest. Boils have been mediocre at best. If anything, our opponent let the boil happen. So that and the pillages have been a little bit hit or miss. But overall, I'm pretty happy. It was a fun list. It came from the Pyro Prison Discord. Discord link is down below for YouTube folks and in chat here. Big Red, Skred Prison, Modern.